Hey boys and girls, welcome to Art Recycled with Mrs. Hollemeyer. Today we're going to make this really cute brown owl out of Model Magic clay. Now you will need 1 ounce of white Model Magic. You can get it in a small package like this. This is from a class pack, or you just cut it off of a bigger amount. You're also going to need a scissors, pencil, a marker cap, and a toothpick. So most kids have these things laying around their house. To decorate it, you could use watercolor paints, or you could just color it with Crayola markers, and you don't even have to make it a brown owl. You can make your owl look however you want. So let's go ahead and get started on this really cute clay project. All right, here we go. I have my package of white Crayola Model Magic. I'm going to cut it open. Take out the clay by taking my scissors and going this way. And then I'm going to take that clay and I'm going to turn it into a ball. You can take your clay, kind of shape it with your hands. You can also take this Model Magic and roll it on the table like this. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to flatten it with my palm. And I actually want this to turn into a long oval. So actually your Crayola marker is really good for this too. I'm going to use it kind of as a rolling pin. And I'm gonna roll this clay up and down, flip so that it doesn't get stuck to my paper or table. Roll the other way. And I'm just gonna keep doing that until it gets kind of this long oval shape. Now what will help is if your oval is symmetrical on both sides. That means the same on both sides, right? So if it's a little off on one side, I can just take my scissors and I can just, kind of trim that off like that. All right, so now we're gonna do what I call the taco. So we're going to take the sides of my long oval here and we're going to fold them in so that they touch. Now, when I say touch, I mean touch. I don't mean overlap. So I'm gonna touch here and then I'm gonna press down. And when I press down, I don't want them to be pounded flat. These are going to be the wings of the owl. So you can see them right here. So if you're pounding, you're not going to have any wings. So pushing flat, but not pounding. Then I'm going to take my finger, put it in the center. I'm going to take the top. I'm going to fold down until it touches my finger like this. Same thing, I'm going to push it flat, but I'm not going to pound it completely flat because that's the head of my owl, you see? So now I'm going to take and make the ears. And when I make the ears, I want them to be a cone shape. I don't want them to be flat. So I'm going to take my fingers and start to pinch. Some kids tend to pinch too hard and that goes flat like that. So I just kind of squish it back. I shorten it back like that. And then I kind of make it round. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the eyes and I'm going to use my marker for this. I'm going to use my Crayola marker cap. I'm going to punch once, twice. Ooh, I like that. And now I'm going to take the back of my pencil where my eraser is and I'm going to punch in the center once, twice. And now I'm going to do some drawing with my toothpick. So I'm going to draw the nose, or really say press the nose. I'm going to take the toothpick and kind of make a line between the two eyes like this. Not just kind of dragging, but also kind of pushing down. And then I'm going to push down flat in one direction, lift up. Push down in one direction like that. And if I get a little cross mark there, I can just kind of smooth that out with my finger, see? Now I want to give the texture of the feathers around the face. So I'm going to take my Q-tip. I'm literally going to lay it horizontal or sideways like that. And I'm going to start pressing down and going around the face. Now when I get to the top, I'm going to turn it vertically. And then when I get to the left, it's going to go horizontally again. So cute. All right, so now that I'm to the wings, I'm gonna take my toothpick and I'm gonna go vertically up and down. So we want the different parts of our owls to have different parts of textures because of how the wings are. So I want the wings to have one type of texture. And these lines help it look different than the face, right? A little bit. And now when I get to the belly, I want a type of feather that looks different than this, right? Otherwise everything's gonna blend together, and that's where my pencil's gonna come in handy. And I actually like to use a dull pencil. So I'm going to take my pencil and press the tip in, and what I'm kind of looking for is a triangle shape by almost laying the pencil flat a little bit. All right, and now I have my really cute owl made. Now listen, you could leave your owl white. There are white owls. You wanna let this dry, and then once it's dry, you can paint it with watercolor paints like I did, or you could color it with Crayola markers. I used my toothpick to poke a hole in the head right here, and I added a little bit of string so that I could hang it. So now the fun part is you get to decorate it however you want. One tip though, if you are gonna do the brown owl, go from the lightest color first to the darkest, especially if you're painting. So if you're going to paint, I would do yellow for the whole eye first, then orange for the nose, then brown for the rest of the owl, and black last, because black will easily cover yellow in the center of the eye. And then you want to just let it dry before you punch the hole and you put your string in. Okay? I hope you have a fun time making this project, and I'll see you next time on Art Recycled. Bye.